Mauricio Pochettino and Chelsea Football Club spent £60 million sterling for Romeo Lavia. And ever since then he's been injured. And now reports are coming out that he's injured to December. Lies. Don't buy it. I have got the scoop on this. They are lying. It's not true. I'll explain why. Reece James and Cole Palmer, we've got injury updates that are going to make both of you very happy. Both of you being the person you're sitting next to and yourself. So let's get into the video. Let's break these stories down. And finally, Noni Madueke has been a person that has been volatile in my comments. People are getting angry with my views on Noni Madueke. I'm going to explain them once and for all so you understand where I stand and my opinion on him. Welcome to the Kavkas View, brother. Okay, today we're in the office. We're not in the living room. We're not comfortable. Today's a video that needs to get down and busy. But before we get started, I need you lot to do me a massive favor. Number one, I need you lot to hit that like button. 1,000 likes ensures that this video reaches more people and the channel continues to grow. Number two, growth. The channel is so close to 31,000. Literally, we are 50 people away. If you're new, do me a favor, subscribe and hit that bell notification, by the way, because YouTube will be sending you guys notifications letting you know that the videos are here so you can come back and watch because you clearly enjoyed it. And finally, in the pinned comment is my TikTok. Go follow me there. Football related questions, fun games, some engagement for you guys. Enjoy it. We need to start with the Romeo Lavia, because what I dislike is when journalists use headlines to clickbait and then completely switch the art. As a journalist, I think you have a certain level of responsibility. I think it is important that you, when you use a title, give a representation of what you're going to talk about, and there needs to be a fair indication of what's in the story. This, from the Daily Mail, is unacceptable. So they said, basically, Romeo Lavia suffers a setback, and this at this moment in time is another one that he has had, and he'll be out till December. Well, that's not true. I'm going to tell you what has happened. Romeo Lavia has had an ankle injury ever since he got injured in a training session a week before he was meant to return. This led to him having some work done on it, and he should be back in November as initially predicted. Doing the job that I do here, where I literally make football content on the club that I love. Through Twitter, I have met people that are IT, that know what they're talking about. Listen, you're 3 degrees away from a football player. It's as simple as that. So people that are close to certain individuals have spoken and they've literally said nothing's happened. And when you read the article and you get information like this, 2 and 2 adds up, nothing went wrong. The article clearly stipulates that he could be out till December, but nothing has gone wrong at this moment in time. The initial estimation is November. So what are you talking about? There has been no setback. You're literally using the international break to articulate a story that doesn't exist. So what I'm here to do is tell you guys it's all nonsense. Don't buy it. And why I'm here is because stories like this get stupid comments like, why did we even buy Lavia? He's always injured. What is the point of Romeo Lavia? He's so rubbish. He's always injured. He's just taking money. That is the stupid comments that I'm talking about. It encourages it. It fuels it. And idiots like that slide into DMs and make the player feel unwanted at the club. So what I think is important is that we debunk these stories, and now we move on to the next batch. The next story is about Noni Madueke. And a lot of people get rattled when I talk about Noni Madueke, because I think a lot of people can't handle truth. They can't handle elements of reality. What did I religiously say in the summer? We don't need any more wingers because we already have Mudryk, Noni, Nkunku and Sterling. And the reason I said that is because I said 4 is a crowd, anyone else, and all of a sudden you have an army and someone won't be playing. And people said to me, no Alex, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just making up nonsense. You are doing this for the views, for the clicks. And guess what? Since then I've been proven right, because Nkunku's got injured, but Matsson's basically taken his spot, and guess what? The 5th man is in a crowd. Noni Madueke has played 45 minutes of Premier League football all year. Noni Madueke has played 90 minutes of Carling Cup football all year, or League Cup shall I say. Yet, people are trying to tell me this is good for Noni's career. I'm going to give you my diagnosis of the player. I think Noni is a phenomenal player. And when I say phenomenal, I don't mean at present date. I mean potential-wise and the raw attributes that he has. He is excellent at taking a man on one-on-one. When he has time and space, he can pick a very good weighted pass. He's imaginative with his passing. He is very, I can go inside on my left foot or I can go on my right foot and put a cross in. Noni's biggest problem is he doesn't get the minutes to adopt the repetition so that he gets more comfortable with his decision making, and finally, his decision making. Noni doesn't know what to do. And this comes from Noni's mouth. Noni actively said this. He's been working with Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole's been actively trying to make sure he hits those high standards. And more importantly, he needs to get more of those one-touch goals. The ones where the cross is coming in, he gets a little tap in. One touch, goal. Because Noni goals, if you look at the ones he scored for the under-21s against Serbia, they're bangers always. It's always beat a man, 1-2 dribble, bang goal, 1-2 dribble, chip. He doesn't score crappy goals. He doesn't score boring goals. So what am I saying that's so outlandish? I think he's a good player in a situation that stinks, and he needs a loan. And as of this moment, I don't think his career at Chelsea will be successful, because he has a manager in Maurizio Pochettino that rate Christopher Nkunku, Raheem Sterling, Mikhailo Mudryk, and Ian Maatsen above it. He is 5th choice in the pecking order. Unless there are injuries, Noni isn't playing until January. And that is shameful, purely based on the fact that he's so talented. He needs to find himself a loan. He needs to find himself a way to go somewhere and develop. This does not improve without him playing. Noni Madueke sitting on the bench and making training ground drills is not going to be best for Noni Madueke or Chelsea. He is a very, very talented player, and it's somebody that needs to play. If he doesn't play, he is wasted. And I hope you guys understand now, because a lot of people have been saying a lot of disgusting things to me for my opinion. Sometimes I need to explain to you guys, right? If you don't like what I say, stop watching. No one forces you to watch. And more importantly, just because you don't agree with me doesn't justify sending me abuse on my opinion. Everything I say on this channel, I back up with what I like to call educated opinion. I give you reasons for my takes. I don't just say stuff and go, because it is. I'm explaining to you my thought process. And as a mature adult, you should be able to listen to what I'm saying, decipher it, and then say, oh, you know what? I agree with this, but I disagree with this. You can't just attack the individual. And I think too many people have been doing it, and I had to bite back. But back to some positive news, and the positive news is that Reece James looks set to be fit for the Arsenal game against Gabriel Martinelli or Leonardo Trossard. And for me, this is good news, because I think as good as Malo Gusto is, I think Reece James is a quality above. But if Reece isn't ready to start, I've got no issues with Malo getting the minutes, because at this moment in time, we need a competent right back. Because as Cucurella showed, he can be a little bit shaky there, because he's just left-footed. He's not right-footed. Like, we need Reece to come back. And Reece is our captain. In these tough fixtures, we need Reece James's world-class ability to push us forward. Reece James is arguably the best right back in the world when fit. When he's fit, there is no right back on this planet that competes with him going defensively or going forward. He is super complete. He's comfortable in possession. He's aggressive. Just the stature of him makes him dominate the wingers. They can't run at him because they can't outpower him physically. And at the same time, if they want to get into a little battle, they can't do it. He's very technically good. He's very agile. All in all, he's a top right back. And the fact that he's back makes me very happy. And Cole Palmer, well, Lee Carsley has confirmed that the player has now gone back to Chelsea. Not because he's injured. They just didn't want to risk him. He will be fine. They're just giving him some time off because of the dead leg. There's no point risking him. And this is phenomenal news for Chelsea, because I think Cole Palmer at this moment in time, as I like to call him, Baby Madison at Norwich, he is very talented. His ability to slide a ball through when the defense is set is second to none in this Chelsea squad. We don't have many players that can do this. So we need to make sure that he's going to be fresh and ready for Arsenal. I think there's going to be a lot of time and space for the players against Arsenal. And with that high line, Nicholas Jackson is going to get chances. Raheem Sterling is going to get chances by running them behind. So we'll need somebody to slide the ball. So it's important for me that Chelsea are ready for the battle, because the midfield three are going to be Caicedo, Enzo, and Gallagher. We'll need some creativity and ingenuity from Raheem Sterling, Nico, and Cole Palmer. The fact that he's back is phenomenal news. But now, guys, thank you for watching the video. I just want to say on your way out, enjoyed what you heard here. Hit the like button. If you've enjoyed and you want to come back for more, subscribe and hit the bell notification. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. I'm out. Come on, you Blues. International break is almost over. I know we are dying for it to end.